when you open Smart Notebook, the first thing that will happen is you will get a welcome screen that comes up in the middle. The welcome screen will show you all the files you previously have had open in Notebook. On the left-hand side of it, you will see Learn the Basics, New Features, Browse Content, and Unlock All Features. With Learn the Basics, this will take you straight to the Smart Notebook software training they do have. There's also New Features, which you can use to explore anything that's new that's been added. It will bring up some pages and show you the things that have been added in Notebook. Browse Content, we will actually go over that later, but this will take you to an online area where you can actually get and share files. And Unlock All Features, you don't have to worry about because this is our paid subscription and you already have everything you need. Now, if you want to open a file that was previously open, just click on it and click Open and it will open. But in this case, we're not going to be worrying about that, so we'll click on Close and go ahead and get started at looking at Smart Notebook. Okay, the different areas of Smart Notebook are broken down this way. Across the top right here, this area is called the Context Menus. This area all the way across to here is called the Action Panel. Right here you have the Tool pane. Down the left-hand side or right-hand side, depending on which way your computer was set, you have the tabs. Then the tabs, you have your page sorter, your gallery, attachments, fill effects, and your add-ons. We'll be going over each one of these a little later on. Just want you to be familiar with the things and where they're located. Over on the far right, you have the Customize toolbar and the Move toolbar to top and bottom windows. We will be going over those also later on, and you'll see how they're used. Right now, we're going ahead and we'll start pretty simple. We're going to look under File and see what's found under File. Under File, you will see very familiar things that you've seen from your time using Microsoft products or any other programs, such as New, which if you click that and you have a file open, you will open a new file, start from that. If you need to open another notebook file, you would click here and go out and find the notebook file that you need. I'm just going to go ahead and go and bring one up this way. I'll bring up this one. The message that has popped up here says that this is a time-saved file. We're not going to worry about that, but I'm going to show you what it does in just a little bit. And just X that out and go on. Okay, looking at import, this is a really great way of bringing other files into Smart Notebook. Smart Notebook will read PDFs, and it will also read PowerPoints. To bring a PowerPoint in, simply click on Import, go out, choose the file. I've got one right here. Click on Open. It's going to bring it in. It's going to convert the file. Takes it just a minute. That PDF, or not PDF, but PowerPoint we're bringing in is roughly got 12 slides in it from what I remember. So it'll take a minute to convert. As you can see, it brings it in, it starts converting. One of the things that you'll realize when you work with Smart Notebook is Smart Notebook works under the principle that everything is an object. Even when you put text in, it recognizes it as an object. So that way everything is movable and adjustable for the program. We will see how that works when we get through this and actually start the creation process. As you can see right now, it's going through all the conversions. You'll notice movement on there as it's turning those animations into just regular text and those text into objects. Once it's all in, you will see it show up in Notebook. You can look through your page sorter and you'll see that this was 10 pages long, so it means it was 10 slides long in PowerPoint. And all it did was move everything into objects.
Now let's look
that you
at
can use. All the text, unless it was a actual image, it's editable that you bring over. You have save, save as, or same way save will save the file under whatever name it has. In this case, where I brought this file up, you can save it as test. If you have a file that you just made and you want to save the name of it and put a specific location, because save always saves the default location, Click on Save As, give it a name. The location it's going to be saving at, as you can see here, is desktop. Click on Save. Export. What this does, it allows you to export whatever files you have up that you built. I shouldn't say built, but made. As a web page, an image file, a PowerPoint, a PDF, a CFF, or optimize the Smart Notebook file. The most common thing that you will probably either export as is probably going to be a PDF or a PowerPoint. Now, image file also, if we did that, I'll show, allows you to come out, pick the destination that you want to go to, and pick the type of picture you want to save it as. It's a pretty handy thing when you're creating clip art for yourself or galleries. We'll go over more of that later on in class, but just making you aware that this is here. Also, what size you can save it. Export page is gallery item. We'll be going over this later on in the class, so we won't worry about it right now. Now, time saves. This is pretty important. This is something you'll want to set that whenever you're working on a file, you'll want to set your timer to save. And I would go with every 5 minutes. That way, anything you make will be saved. Whenever you're saving your files, select that, click Next. It's going to come up and ask you what you want to save it as. You're going to say this is a notebook document. Click on Next. You're going to give it a name. You're going to pick the location. In this case, we're going to my default for this class. I'm always putting everything on my desktop. And we're going to click Save. Okay. We'll come back. Share and send to. We're not going to worry about these in class. These are ways of sharing documents that we aren't using. The send to in particular is if you have a mail service on your computer, such as Outlook. Since our school system is using Google Webmail, you will not be using any one of these. Prints, pretty self-explanatory. If you're going to print something, come here, pick how you want the layout, and click on printer setup to change the landscape if you need to. Just if you're doing full pages, when you'll do that. And the properties, if you need to, are right there. In this case, if you need to pick a printer, you choose your drop down there, and then you click on print. Since I don't need to print, I'm not going to.
Okay, in this last part right here, this is your previously opened files. Any files you previously opened will be right here. Top being the most recent, the bottom being the least recent. Anytime you need to go back and work on something, like say you're working on a project from yesterday, you can come back here, click it, and it'll bring that project open without having to go hunt it down where it's saved. Okay, that ties up everything under file. Next thing we'll be looking at is edit.